Alrighty, this is my first impressions on the Danner Reckoning 400G. Stands for 400 grams. So, my first impressions on the boots are they are way lighter than the Belleville boots and the Ultimas that I have, way lighter than the Bates. They are also have way more nylon coverage, just in terms of the tongue and the side supports, the ankle support. I got to wear them outside just a little bit earlier today in the morning, helping back up a trailer in the backyard. It's pretty muddy, and there's barely any mud in the soles whatsoever. Just a little bit there, but the soles did really good in not just holding onto it like how other Vibram soles do, just grabbing the mud and not releasing. And for the past few days I have had these Danner boots. It's been raining, so the temperature dropped just a little bit, not too much, where the 400 grams of insulation is actually like needed, but it has been nice. It has kept my feet pretty warm. For the sizing, I went with a 8.5 Delta. That's a medium or the regular width. A double E would be their wide width. In the past, I tried on a pair of Danner Fort Lewis boots. Those were the 200 gram variant, and those ones are more of like a duty boot for like law enforcement now, and they're way more beefy than the Reckonings. So I sort of went off from there, and I counted that this was definitely going to be a different model on a different last, and also the extra 200 grams of insulation. So I went a half size up, and the fit could be no more perfect with how I nailed these. And I'm a 9.5 regular, or a 9.5 D on a Brannock. Wearing 9.5 in Brooks tennis shoes, and these are 8.5 D. I have perfect toe space in the toe box. Maybe just a little bit of like, I really did try to splay my toes out. I can feel the toe cup inside, but other than that, it's good on the sizing. And like I said, these boots just feel way lighter than the Belleville C775s, 600 grams. Overall, I'm really impressed with these boots. I really am. Just about a few hours earlier, I went ahead and pulled the laces out and I coated them with some Kiwi Camp Dry. It's a silicone based waterproofer just to permeate the leather and the nylon with silicone to create another waterproofingness. I don't know. It's supposed to help waterproof the boot without clogging up the Gore-Tex. So that's something I found out with the all leather boots with heavy wax based conditioners is the heavy waxes will close over the pores in the leather and make it not breathe. Then your foot begins to sweat and your sweat can't breathe, your feet can't breathe, and then sweat can't get out, and then your feet basically will become ice blocks after that. So I am excited to test these out hunting and hiking when winter comes around. I got these boots from Danner directly. They didn't pay me at all because I don't take sponsors, whatever. But these boots are on sale from Danner, or on Danner's website, main website, for about $266, down from $380. So if you're interested, you should probably consider getting a pair. I think I'll have to check again, but I think they still have most of their sizes in stock. These boots were also made, see a manufacturing right there, 02 of 23. I remember February of 2023, I was still a freshman in high school. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, Danner Reckonings 400G. That's my first impressions. I just also wanted to make note that for the price of these boots, they feel very high quality for what you're getting. That, and also they're made in the US as well, so that's something I like. When these boots were delivered, I thought that I'd be the only one. I thought I'd be the only one with these boots be posting them on the internet, because I know that various other people, they post the black version, which is supposed to be their tactical boot pitched towards law enforcement, and also the hot weather or Gore-Tex models that the Marine Corps, that are Marine Corps approved, where they have the EGA on the hill. I thought I would be the only one with the 400 gram insulated model. And then it was probably later during the night that these boots were received, and I found that Black Barn Social Club also has a pair of Reckoning 400 grams, and I just thought that was so cool, and like I got excited because normally when I get a pair of boots, I really sometimes think that I might be the only one who is going to be making videos on them. And lo and behold, he's also making videos on these boots. It seems like he has only had his for a little bit longer than me. He posted his video on them about 7 months ago, It's about August 16th, or maybe the 15th of 26. So, and it seems like he's only, just from his video, seems like he only had his boots for probably about a week or two before he made his video on them. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this goes. So yeah, that's basically it. The boot laces that they come with, I thought like when I did first get them, that they would have been like the same Kevlar that the other combat boots came with. This feels a lot more like the Kevlar that the firefighting boots come with, whereas a little bit more stretch, a little bit more give. It's not as hard. So during the winter time, a bad thing with the very tough Kevlar laces that the all combat boots come with is that they're very hard, and if it's cold when you're putting them on and you're really pulling on the laces, it can hurt. It can hurt. These, with a little bit of stretch, a little bit of give that they have, it seems like they might be a little bit more forgiving. With these boots, I'm interested to see how tight they'll keep the upper, because with these boots I can't like cinch them super tight that I'm usually used to with all the other boots. So we'll definitely see how that goes when wintertime comes around. So yeah.